Generate 5 samples of 50 items in which the probability of occurrence is 0.4. Use the samples to create 5 80% confidence intervals, so that will be one for each of these. How many of your confidence intervals span 0.4? Well, if we think about a particular individual, what we're talking about here is the probability of occurrence is 0.4, so non-occurrence 0.6, and we're going to have 50 items like this. So what we're looking at is a binomial distribution with 50 trials, probability of success 0.4. So let's generate one of those. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to the catalogue and I'm going to use randbin. And so what do we want to do? We want to have 1, 0.4 and 50. So this is going to give us our first sample. What I'm going to do, make it easier to work with in a minute, is I'm going to save it in variable A. So here we go. So we've got 50 being taken in ones, so we can see that they're either 0 or 1, indicating failure or success in each individual Bernoulli trial. Now the next thing I'm going to do is, I could go and find mean, but I'll just type it, is do the mean of A. So that will give us the mean for this sample, and that's given me 0.3. So we have 0.3 for this sample. Now we want an 80% confidence interval. So go for inverse norm. Let's go for center and 0.8. So that's 1.282. So we're going to have 0.3 take away 1.282 times the square root of 0.3 multiplied by 0.7 over 50, and then 0.3 add 1.282 square root 0.3 times 0.7 over 50. So let's just calculate that. So 0.3 take away 1.282 multiplied by the square root of 0.3 multiplied by 0.7 over 50. So that gives me 0.217. And then do the same thing with the plus. 0.383. Now this is different to the one that I actually did in the notes. If we just actually have that one here, and we can see that that one went from 0.292 to 0.468. So this one that we did in the notes actually did contain the population parameter of 0.4. This one didn't. And the idea is that for an 80% confidence interval, about 80% of the confidence intervals that we produce will contain the population parameter of 0.4.